This is Biggz, and I'm about to share an update from the captain and head of the development team for Project NSH. The dev team has been working hard in developing an AI-based platform for the crypto checker, which checks a cryptocurrency project to make sure it's not a rug pull, a honeypot, or a scam. NSH will soon be the security platform for the cryptocurrency world, and anyone involved in crypto right now knows that the markets have been super volatile. So there hasn't been a whole lot of movement within it, and a lot of people are scared to invest right now, which is completely understandable. This update talks about where NSH is currently and the plans for the future, so please check it out. I'm sure you're going to find it exciting and informative. While you're here, please give the video a thumbs up, hit that like button, and subscribe to this channel to show some support, and drop a comment below with your favorite cryptocurrency, and we'll get the NSH team to review it through the beta version of the crypto checker for security validation. This update was live on the NSH Telegram July 12, 2022. The link for the Telegram is listed in the comments if you want to join the community and see what's going on over there. There are some audio lag issues, but that's due to the connectivity of Telegram itself, so listen carefully. There is a lot of awesome information in this video. Now I introduce you to the captain of NSH. It's a bit long, but I strongly encourage you to watch the whole thing. It is definitely worth it.
So maybe we can start so I don't let you wait, and as well the call doesn't get boring when we share it. It doesn't have a lot of pauses. Physically, I was absent for a while, and the reason why I was absent is because I also had to take care of some personal stuff. Among them was my graduation from my master's in film directing, which I neglected a lot because of the project. And so when I joined at the moment when I rejoined the chat. It was the moment when one of our bigger supporters, Vince, sold. I just hope he didn't leave the project because, I mean, it's important to have people invested in no shit, but I know it's crazy times, so we are in no position to tell anybody to sell or not to sell. But I really appreciate that you guys stayed as part of the project for this long, so it hurts to see you leaving, because for the plans we have with no shit, I personally need a community, and it's not that much about investment, because where we are going, we are not going to be dependent only by investments on the project, but we are hoping to get fundings to fuel no shit and to make, like all these projects that we have, to make them happen faster. So while I, I also always wanted to avoid this pressure of people selling and not selling, because, it was a distraction for me and for whole team trying to work just to satisfy people not to sell. And then we realized it's a wrong approach, because if we create this kind of relationship with you guys that we prevent you from selling, or we try to make promises as soon as somebody is on the edge of selling or not selling, I think we will, this kind of relationship will not contribute to the project. Because myself, I work way better when I'm in no pressure of doing things for someone else, but I focus on doing these things so I can first approve myself, and then I can come in front of you and share the project, the progress of the project. So while I don't want to be the one telling whether to sell or not, what I can do, I can just share with you guys what no shit means for me and what is my plan with no shit, so you can make your own decision or assumption whether you want to stay on this project or whether you think that we're going to abandon the project or not. So basically the reason we started the project, firstly with the general, and then a lot of people joined in from, like the crew, and then also, we approached this project as a community project. So everybody who is part of this group, we see as a part of the team at the same time, because there is a lot of people, a lot of team members who are actually working more than the crew. I mean, people from community working more than the people from the team. So it's your project as much as it's ours. The idea from the beginning was to become a community project. So when we started this idea, it wasn't about making some money, because I was never a businessman. I never was a big investor, but I come from a creative background where I always was focused my whole life doing things not for money, but doing things that make me feel better being part of. So I'm a film director. I made films. I worked in advertising, and always my goal was not just to work for money, but to work things that I believe, things that I like. And this is why. But at the other side, General, he shared his experience and his story with you many times. So basically, you all know that he didn't join this project to make money. In contrary, for him, this also was kind of losing money in a way, because he left a lot of things aside just to focus on No Shit. And we worked our asses off for the first 6-7 months. We worked day and night. So we neglected a lot of stuff. And we didn't work day and night 6 months to make something and get tired of it and abandon it. Why we are still believing in No Shit, working in No Shit, and stuck with No Shit is because we saw something in this project. We believe in it, and we want to make it happen. So for me, the success would be not making some money, filling my bag, but making this project happen, because I know that by the time that we will finish what we envisioned, and not just me in general, but with you together, because what we are working on is based on a lot of input received directly from you guys. So this is not just our project, it's yours as well. And I know that you know that, because the reason why you're still here is because I know you believe it's your project as well. So I was absent, and I am aware, and I share my responsibility, and I'm willing to admit my responsibility into people leaving and people being frustrated and everything. And as much as it hurts seeing that, it was impossible for me to do otherwise. Because if I was abandoning everything for No Shit, then at some point all this thing would come back to me again, and I wouldn't be able to be part of nothing anymore. So for me, most of the obligations went. I still have to retake one of the exams, which is not as much as demanding as the other thing was. But this allows me to keep my focus on No Shit, be here with you, and push forward the projects that are ahead. And the first beta version of the checker is available, and I'm happy that the community has had the chance to try it first. And then based on your feedback, with Professor, we will make changes, and we are already working on redesigning the whole thing, because the design, the user interface that is right now is something that Professor did, but he didn't invest much on energy because it's not his job to do the design. He just did it for the functionality. And now, based on that template, we are working a new user experience, which is mobile friendly. And as soon as we launch the second beta, it will be already rebranded and more functional. And we will also include some things that some other features that we already developed so far, but they are not done. As well, we will include the feedback from you guys. So this is, for me, a big step, because so far we were selling an idea, we were selling a dream. that we all believed in together with you guys. And from now on, we are offering a product which is already unique in the market and will be even more advanced. So now we have something to offer. And I believe that this is going to make us even more interesting and more relevant in the market. The other thing, what is exciting me the most, is the spaceship. So the spaceship is not just a story, but it's something that we are actually working on. And this spaceship that we name it for now Turdis is going to be our vehicle or ship which will lead us to Uranus. So the idea behind this ship is to integrate the whole NoShit ecosystem into a spaceship, into a virtual place that we can all join, work together to build it, and be part of it. So the idea of the first ideas that we have about the shape, and we are actually quite excited about it, and we are pushing it forward, is that the shape is going to be like a toilet brush. So it will have the head and it will have the tail. So in the head, we will build facilities. So these facilities are going to serve as an interactive way of presenting the functions within NoShit. So basically, the NoShit checker right now uses an API to get all this information and present it in a web-based, in a web-based template, or present it in web just as a page. But we will have a laboratory in the spaceship where this functionality is interactive. So the same code, the same API just exhibited differently. So basically, all of you will have the chance to go to the spaceship, to log with your NFTs, to go to the lab, and then you can, in an interactive way, type the contract code and then get results in a 3D environment. So basically, it will not be all in one window, but it will be in 3D interactive, where you can see a section which tells if it's a honeypot or not, and the other sections as well. And for sure, when we start developing it, we will come with more ideas that we might not see right now. And then we also mentioned podcasts. So basically, why we still didn't do podcasts is because that when market crashed, we decided to not to expand very much and start things that we are not able to maintain, because there are members within our team that are willing to work no matter what, if they are paid or not. But as well, we cannot count on all the people to work without money. And right now, we don't feel like selling any assets. And also, we don't feel like investing our own money, because we don't know what kind of returns to expect in this kind of market. So it's stupid to invest a lot when all these things might be for nothing, because the market is bad. But we made a strategy so we keep NoShit sustainable as long as this market goes like this. And as soon as things are going to be better, then we can just get back to track with things that we already planned. So the idea behind this podcast is to talk about Web3 and how the Web3 can make the world a better place. And because after the spaceship, the idea of building this spaceship is to advance the project, to build an ecosystem, then grow the community, with the hope that one day maybe NoShit will be mature enough to colonize Uranus. By colonizing Uranus, we mean building a world based on what we are preaching with Web3, governance, DAOs and stuff, and then let people buy lands and build businesses and maybe build another planet based on what we believe no shit can do for humanity. And so I was talking about the spaceship. Also, then we want to include a lot of stuff, and we also want to see what ideas you come up with. So while we were entertaining this idea with spaceship and talking with you guys, we had this amazing idea by Randy to build the rooms in it, so people can have a room forever, their own property in metaverse, which is the information are saved in blockchain, and this room stays forever. So now we are working towards that, to build apartments in the tail of the toilet brush, and while on the head of the toilet brush will be the facilities. And so we want to make a system where people are invited to contribute, to build whatever they can. So people from all kinds of professions can contribute. People who know marketing can take a position and help us with marketing. People who knows how to write can help us with writing. People who like to shill can help us shilling. Especially developers who can develop, they can build. They can help us build the spaceship and program all these things that we want to include inside the spaceship. And these people will earn their apartments in spaceship. So this is going to be one of the ways we plan to reward people for contributing into spaceship, because we know it's impossible for us as a team to build all these things alone. First, we don't have the expertise, we don't have the resources, and like even for most advanced programmers and 3D artists and for our architects, it's a challenge to build things on metaverse right now, because it's in early stages and there isn't much resources and much knowledge. But the thing is that if we work together, then we will make it happen. When is it going to happen? We don't know. I don't know personally. But what I know is that I won't have any break towards that goal of achieving that. So I'm already working with an architect, giving her all the details of these things that I'm sharing with you guys, how we expect it to work. So she made some drawings, and I have a meeting this week, because she works in Milano, in Italy, and she also lectures. She's a teacher, like a professor, like our professor, and she works with a quite respected company. And I'm very confident, and I know her, and I know her abilities. So now finally we're meeting physically, like live in these coming days, tomorrow or after tomorrow. And we will use this time to work together to come to some conclusions. And hopefully soon we will be able to share something with you guys. So this, for me, sounds like a game, like entertainment. And my whole life I dreamed of working something that I don't feel like work, but it's like a game for me. It's entertainment. And especially when we can more of us be part of the same game and play together. But that game is not just a game, it has a point, it has a meaning, and it's quite serious in the end of the day. So why am I still stuck with no shit, and why I have no other plans is into taking other jobs or other projects for now, is because I'm so eager, so excited to see all these things happening. So this is why I'm still with no shit, and I don't plan to abandon no shit. But at the same time, a lot of you guys who joined no shit and are still part of no shit are people with integrity, and we as a team respect you so much. And especially we know a lot of you invested real money, and keep investing as soon as you get your salaries. And there are people from the community who told their families about No Shit, their nieces, their nephews, and they open wallets. So we don't want to let you down. So while we cannot promise how the market will be and whether you will make any gainings or lose from No Shit, we don't know, and we cannot promise you anything on that direction. But what we know that we will not abandon you on this journey. And if you're going to win, we're going to win together. If you're going to lose, we're going to lose together. So who wants to sell, let them sell. I hope you will buy back one day. But if you have time to spare, I would ask you to stay part of the project, no matter your wallet, because where we are going to, we need a community. And especially if you're going to have potential investors, you all know that users are a most valuable thing. And experience and so far showed us that, like the most valuable asset of No Shit is the community itself. So I felt like sharing this with you guys, and I would like to listen your concerns and your input, how to meet your expectations, or how to be the guarantee you need to stay part of the project, but not the guarantee whether you're going to win or lose money.
Hey, Captain, it's Randy. So one of the things that with a big project like this is to understand the design or the goals, whether they're small amount or, there's a bunch of little things we call like epics that have to be created in order to accomplish what we want. When you're building a big ship like this in a metaverse, we'd like to see documented. You know what I mean? We'd like to see just some of the project plan documented. And once you have epics, like here, we're going to do this feature set, that feature set, this feature set, then I could see us pulling it down and saying will contribute to these things. And I myself would definitely love to contribute to this. I like to contribute as much as possible in my off time. And I'm sure other people would too. But from just discussions like this that you have, they're really great. But I would love to see, more on paper, more on things like that. Where we're going with this, what is it going to do? And we can start seeing concrete things, and we start breaking them down to epics. Then we could even help write this. Hey, we would like to see this, or we would like to see these feature sets here, and we could see it coming up. And you can even break that down further. What is the design of these ships? Where's the marketing going to go? And then we can all contribute documentation to this. And then we have a real fully fledged project that the whole community can contribute from. They would just pull from like a Jira board or Zillow or whatever that other one is that you guys have. They can pull from this and it'd be assigned tasks to do. I'm sure people would love to do this, right? Even if it's not development costs, like you said, marketing, shilling, whatever. Put tasks out there. Today, on this date, we need people to shill this, or this is how we want people to market for this. Write up documentations. You're going to create these videos or create these things, and it'll be cool if we can do things like this. But we would need something concrete, like in documentations or whatever, and that we can build onto. Do you agree? Or am I just talking?
Yeah, I completely agree with you, because we need a structure. We need to have a structure before we ask people to be part of it. But I believe that the next step would be making a white paper 2.0. And in the white paper 2.0, explain the whole philosophy of where No Shit is going. And then based on that white paper, maybe redesign the website and potentially make a website for the spaceship and NFTs. And then we can start. And at this point, for example, I would need help from you guys who are more experienced into leading bigger teams. because I have experience leading teams, mostly, like within 10, 15 people. But that is not in programming. It was, like when I was producing commercials or shooting films or doing other projects. But in this, defining the duties and making sure that people are recruiting the right people, or just the opportunity to include these. Because, for example, if we have a bigger group of developers, then this is not my field. And right now we don't have except professor who I don't know how much he will be able to get engaged with developing spaceship as well, because we really evaluate the no-shit checker, and we don't want to distract him towards finishing that. But these are things that we have to see how they go. But the point is that we need your help, guys, to help divide the work that is needed to build a spaceship. But you're right, we need documentation, and let's just start working toward that.
If you want to just reach out for me, I'm an architect in my company right now, and I do all of this work all the time, design systems, and break it all down.
Yeah, that's why we have a call scheduled for tomorrow. This is what I wanted to actually discuss with you, Randy.
Oh, I heard you before. I'm also on another call right now. Sorry. I'm on a conference call. They're just talking right now, but I'm okay.
No worries. Thank you. So, is there anything else you guys would like to discuss? Any input you want to give? Any critiques? Just shoot. I know we don't deserve from you to be this nice. Are you with me?
Think it's all clear.
I also heard some concerns that people were told that there is no money for marketing right now. That is true. We don't have like a spare budget right now to invest on big marketing. But when we created No Shit, there was no money for No Shit as well. But we knew that we can invest money because there is going to be a return. So the point is not whether it is money for marketing or not right now, because when you make marketing, you expect some return. And when you are confident that you will get the return, then investment is not a problem. But the problem why big marketing isn't happening right now is because if we make marketing, potentially we make marketing to grow number of investors. But right now, people are not in a big mood of investing. So all this marketing would be for nothing. For example, we paid tens of thousands of dollars to be trending on CoinMarketCap. But it was worth it because we were receiving a return to cover these fees and to be able to move the project further. But right now, even projects that are trending for free on CoinMarketCap are on red, are on minus. So all the money invested on CoinMarketCap, on trending or elsewhere, would be just a loss of money. That's why we are eager to finish the products like No Shit Checker and maybe have something tangible about the spaceship. And then with these things, we are hoping, we are planning to get real attention and exposure by approaching people like journalists, crypto journalists, and mediums who might be writing for our utility, and not just sponsored articles, but they would go through what we're offering and write on that, because this marketing is worth way more than just temporary trending. So even in marketing wise, we are not completely hopeless. Actually, I believe that we are going to be to gain more visibility than what we used to.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Naka. Anybody has anything to add or to ask, please feel free. If not, I wouldn't prolong it more so people don't feel lazy to listen to it after we share it. So thank you guys for your support, and see you next time. We will try to make these calls more often, but hopefully we'll hear more from you. So it's not just us talking. We are a community.
Thank you.
To those that have not decided to stay on board, I do salute you for the work that you've put into this project. I understand that it's hard to dedicate time and resources to a cryptocurrency project right now in this volatile market, but that will change soon, and when it does, I definitely hope to see you back in action, picking up where you left off. To those that have just joined the project, your timing could not be better, as things are very affordable right now, so you're most likely at the lowest of the low. So congratulations, you've got a lot of growth and profit ahead of you. To those thinking about it, decide for yourself if this is a project that you should believe in. Nosh isn't just something to throw your money at hoping for big gains. Nosh is a project that has an extensive roadmap and will be around for years, even decades to come. Once again, I am Biggz. Thank you for watching the video. If you haven't done yet, please give it a thumbs up, like the video so we can get it out to more people. Drop a comment below with your favorite cryptocurrency so we can do a review on it with the Nosh AI platform, and subscribe to the channel so we can keep bringing you updates and new information on what's going on in the cryptocurrency world. I'm Biggz, Team FunkShop. Thanks for watching.